Vibes. This is Heather, here for a little bit of coffee talk this morning. Done a few of these recordings and they haven't quite worked out how I want, so here is third time's the charm. Today I just want to talk about just life and kind of a little more of what this podcast is going to be about. Just being grateful, being thankful for the day. We're going into the Thanksgiving season, and sometimes we're not with our family and we feel far away. I'm thankful that I got to have my parents come visit me this Thanksgiving. I really wish my boys could have come. They live out of state, and so I probably won't see them for a few more months. It does get hard when you move away from your kids, but it's one of those things that you do as a grown-up, and they're in their 20s and you don't always live with your kids. The problem is they live in a state that I don't really like to go visit, and so it's like, okay, well, I want to see my kids. I need to go there. And last time I visited, they live in Alaska. Last time I visited was in May. So yeah, just thinking about that stuff. Like, we really don't have much time left on this earth with our families, and especially when we live in different places. And my mom worked for Alaska Airlines, so she can hop on a plane and fly whenever she wants. And I own my own business, but I also do real estate, and so it's hard to just hop on a plane all the time. You kind of have to make sure your work is organized before you leave. You have people in place, and I kind of picked a career that's hard to work remotely as much as I really wanted that. It's not my season of my life. So I was just kind of dwelling on that this week, thinking about like family and time we spent. And I moved back to my hometown where I grew up, and not ever thought I would be in this town again. I always wanted to move back to the state that I grew up in, but I didn't want to live in this town. And just the way things fell into place, that's where I am. And I just realized that this is where I'm supposed to be right now. It doesn't mean I'm here forever. But we go on these paths in life, and sometimes they're to teach us lessons, sometimes they're to, get us into the next path, and this is our journey, and this is where we're supposed to be, and so we're just kind of like, okay, this is where I am. It's been 2 years now that I've been here, that I moved back, and it has gone really fast, and it's been fun. The last year I've been fixing up a house that I bought from family. It's just been different. Thankfully, I have got to have my family come and visit me quite a bit. And my boys have got to come down here quite a few times. Thankfully, because my mom does have some flying benefits, they can fly down. Not as much as I want, and it's definitely when it's the holidays, you kind of feel the missingness of, the emotional part of missing your kids. I have my daughter live with me, so that's nice, but it's just me realizing I'm getting older and my kids are getting older and life goes different directions, and the seasons just feel different right now, and that is okay. So anyways, just thoughts on that. What are your thoughts? Do you guys have fun family traditions you do? I know some people don't always get along with their family and they choose not to do the whole holiday thing, and I understand that as well. Sometimes we have to have boundaries up. Great book on that. Dr. Henry Cloud has some great books on boundaries. But yeah, so this podcast is just kind of going to be doing a commentary. I'm going to kind of give a little bit about life, things I'm going through, some of my stuff, what I deal with like doing with life coaching. And sometimes we just need someone to chat with and talk with. And that's kind of what life coaching is all about. And so I'm hoping that I can have some good tidbits of life and direct you to some good tools to use for getting to the next step in life. If you are struggling, if you struggle with family, or you struggle with holidays, or sadness, whatever, The salty vibes is kind of my thing. Like, I love the beach. I feel like it's peaceful. I feel like it's, I also have had a life that hasn't been perfect, but it's also been perfect in so many other ways. So that's kind of what this is about. So I hope you tune in weekly. I'm going to have a new podcast up every beginning of the week, either Tuesday or Wednesday. And you can follow me here on my podcast, Salty Vibes with Heather, or you can go to my YouTube channel. I'm going to start having YouTube, and also my Instagram page is Coaching with Heather White. So I will share all the links in my post below, and have a great day, and thanks for tuning in.